Hey there, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to talk about my quick little trip over to Oaxaca, Mexico. One of my favorite parts of the trip is always the descension of the flight, after the turbulence of course. Coming into the new city or the city that you visited before and just watching that scenery coming on down in the plane. And would you look at that? Nothing says welcome to Oaxaca like that view there. Isn't that amazing? Let's go. So I asked the local Oaxacan, what's the occasion? What's the festivities for? What's going on? And he said, those are usually put up for when there's something going on, a celebration. And I'm like, okay, when do they come down? He's like, never, because we always celebrating. As you can see, the city is pristine clean. Well, at least in the centro, it's very beautiful. And this is a weekday, so you know the locals, everybody's working. But usually, after hours, this place gets really live. I stopped to have what I believe was called an horchata, and it's typically with rice, water, cinnamon, sugar, some vanilla, and your fruit of choice. A beautiful mural here with a hummingbird. Hummingbirds symbolize, I believe, rebirth or transition with Oaxacans. So we are out in these Oaxaca streets. I love Oaxaca. I've only seen the centro, only a little bit of it, but it's beautiful. I love the mountains and hills that surround. When you kind of get out of the city, you can see more of that, but this is a great place. I just got finished doing a walking tour. I gotta do my walking tours, and because I like to know about places I'm visiting and hear the locals and their culture reference and history and education. So I'm going to get me something to eat, and then that's that. Find me something to eat. I brush up on my Spanish. Ugh. So I found me a nice little spot to stop in and grab some lunch. Wasn't too hungry, but wanted to eat something before I passed out. And the spot was very nice. Here is the Italian portion of their menu, but I opted for the seafood. This here is ceviche, and it was good, y'all. Here is something called tequila with a splash of jugo or juice, otherwise known as a Mexican margarita. Here are just some other shots of the city. I didn't get much, y'all. I was doing more looking than picture taking, but I am sharing with you what I got. Here's the Church of Santo Domingo, or Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman. Very breathtaking. Lots of gold inside, which you'll see in a minute. A lot of people come here to have weddings. And I don't think you have to be Catholic to be married here. Although I hear the waiting list is around 3 years. Just take a minute to take in all of this beauty. And this here is the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption. I'm not even going to try to do it in Spanish. Here are some views from within inside the cathedral. Again, y'all, I was so engrossed in looking that I didn't really get much, but here's what I got. It's very beautiful. Warning, it's about to get loud. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm partying too much. When I tell you that the Oaxacans know how to turn up, well, I was only there for one day, but I can tell, you can tell. And, you know, the locals told me it's a party, it's a celebration for everything, and it was just awesome. So I definitely would be going back to spend more time in Oaxaca.